Hello people, welcome to my channel, and today we're making my vision board. Today is a very exciting video for me because I'm making my vision board for first time actually in a physical format and not in a digital, because last year I made it in Notion, but this year I decided to try it on a board and see what the effect would be. So here I have my board. It's quite big. I have a smaller version, but I guess we'll see how the pictures would fit. Then I have here like my pictures printed. Then I have a scissor and a tape. Yesterday I went and printed myself some pictures which are representing the goals that I want to achieve next year or things that I want to happen next year. Last year I would say I didn't complete all of my goals, which I wouldn't say makes me sad or anything. I guess it wasn't the time for it. I decided to move some of my goals to next year, and to see if it will actually happen this time. I will try to be more persistent about it and to be more motivated, because this year I had a lot of moments where I had some things going on in my life which prevented me from actually being consistent in a lot of the things that I wanted to be. Like for example, making the YouTube videos. I didn't make as many YouTube videos as I wanted last year, sadly. I made a huge break from a few months and I came back to it just a few weeks ago, or like 2 months ago. But anyway, let's hope next year is better. From what I heard on TikTok and all the astrology TikToks I saw, next year is supposed to be lucky for Cancer, but for the ones who are skeptical about astrology, I wouldn't say it's a big deal. I will now show you what pictures I got and what my goals are for the next year and what things I want to happen. And I will tell you, for example, if some of these goals were from last year and why I couldn't achieve them, and maybe some of these things would help you as well. So we start. I have some which are repeating. For example, I have for one goal like multiple pictures because I couldn't decide, and I have a lot of quotes in here which we'll put on the board as well. And after I show you the pictures, then I will show you how I actually order the board, and you will see the ready version of it. Start with the first one, which is a walk-in closet, or not at least a walk-in closet, but the famous IKEA packs. I also got a lot influenced through a lot of YouTube videos about the packs, and next year I intend on getting one in the place where I'm moving to, which is another goal we're gonna talk about later. This is the first goal I have for next year because I have quite a lot of clothes and it would benefit me very great to have it all displayed nicely instead of just putting everything squished together. The next goal I have is making my own website. As you can see, I don't know, is it focusing? I'm not sure. We have like just an example of a website here, and I would like to make something as elegant and nice like this for my own. Then I have a quote. It says, "I'm doing it for me," and this is important, guys, when it comes to, for example, health habits, like for example training, being active. And don't want you to concentrate only on this so you impress somebody and stuff. It's the first and the most important thing is to do it for yourself, so you are healthy, so you feel better. Do not go to the gym just to make somebody happy. If somebody likes you the way you are, they will not make you to go to the gym or whatever. Everything that you're doing, do it for yourself, because if you do something for somebody, there is a chance that if this person is not in your life afterwards, you will lose the passion and the motivation to do what you are doing just because you weren't doing it for yourself. So it's very important, guys, that you do everything for yourself. Then I have another quote: "Strong, independent woman." This, I would say, it has to do with the fact that I am very dependent on other people when it comes to doing things. Like for example, it's very unlikely for me to do something by myself. It's very unlikely for me to travel somewhere by myself or to just in general go out by myself, I'm always used to having somebody with me, mostly my partner. And for me, I would like to change that. I would like to be more independent and to be more by myself, to try to just do things by myself. So there is a time for him and there's a time for me to just improve that about myself and to be more independent. So yeah, that's about the next quote. Then we have another be independent quote about this thing. Then we have another quote here. It says the best way to gain self-confidence is to do what you're afraid to do. And this is something important as well, because there are a lot of things which I wouldn't do, or more like I'm afraid to do because of things that other people said and based on their experiences. For example, let's say skiing, for example. This is something I've always been afraid to do because of experiences with other kinds of rollers and stuff like that. And also other people have shared their experiences with skiing and it sounds quite dangerous, so I've been very afraid to do it, but who knows, eventually maybe I'll try it out. Another thing is I'm afraid of heights, and this is stopping me from doing quite a lot of things. So but next year I'm intending to try climbing in these kind of places where they have like the walls with stones to climb, you know. I don't know how exactly it's called. So I'm willing to try that and see if I can overcome at least one of my fears. So the next thing is confidence is a mentality, own that shit. I wouldn't say that I'm not a confident person. I would say that I'm pretty confident about myself, but let's say that I am rather introverted in a lot of situations and I'm not really feeling comfortable in big crowds and social events or any kind of stuff like that. So I would like to try to be more confident about going to certain events and talking to people, starting conversations, to not be that shy and to just have this faith in myself. Then here we have a picture of notebooks. So this represents my goal to actually improve my language skills, because as you know, I'm not actually originally from Germany and I have been here only for 5 years. So I don't know German perfectly yet and I would like to improve that. Then we have here 2 pictures of girls who are reading. And I put this goal because last year I had a goal to read 1 book per month, but it didn't work out. This year I've already started to read again, like the past month. So I've already started before the new year, so I can actually enter the year with this habit already to read a bit every day. And I have quite a lot of books and I really would like to read them because there are new ones coming out all the time and I actually like to read. And honestly, that's interesting because years ago, maybe since I was a kid until I was like 20, I never liked to read books. It was never something that I enjoyed. And when my parents made me read books for school, I was always like, no, I don't want to and stuff. And I never really read the summer list. The past 2 years, I have actually been reading quite a lot because I found out that it's not about the fact that I don't like to read, it's about the fact what I read. And I found what I like to read and now it's actually something that I enjoy very much. And it changed a lot because now I like to read self-development books and I like to read a lot of romance books and a lot of fantasy romance books, and there are quite a lot of books coming out right now. I would like to tell everybody that even if it's not some scientific book, even if it's just a romance book, you can actually learn a lot from it, purely because you read a lot of grammar, you acquire a lot of vocabulary. Then the next thing we have is nails. So the thing is, I have 0 nails. Like, I do have nails, just that they never can get long because I destroy them. And I use these fake nails which I buy from Primark, and I put them and they last, like, let's say a week or more than a week, depending on what my lifestyle is and what I do in my daily life. And I put them on and I keep them, and I try to grow my real nails until then, but then after I remove the fake nails, then again I destroy the real ones. So next year definitely I have the goal to be with nails most of my days. The thing is, because I am a gaming, and gaming with nails is not the most pleasant experience, that's for sure, and I would like to try and keep it up, because I would like to grow my real nails, or at least to just be with proper nails most of the time. Next we have one girl which brushes her hair, and we have Jisoo products. This goal is about hair care. I wouldn't say that my hair, I'm not happy with my hair. It's more like that all I use for my hair is a shampoo. Like, I don't use any products. I just go in the shower, I wash my hair with shampoo, and that's it. Nothing else. I'm not a fan of using too much cosmetics, but in the same time, I think that there is a way to make my hair look a bit better, and that's something that I would like to try. And I heard that the Jisoo products are extremely good, and I have known that for like maybe more than a year, but I haven't bought anything yet because I guess it just jumped out of my mind. I had other priorities, so definitely I would like to improve that next year. Then the next two pictures are these girls here. There you can see, I don't know if it focuses, we'll find out when I cut the video later, but I hope you see something, guys. This represents my goal to dress even more elegant than normal. I mean, I would say I am okay with the way I dress, but I would definitely could improve it more, and I would like to invest in better clothing pieces than I do now, and I would like to make more aesthetic pictures, which actually comes later as another goal, but definitely the dress, how you dress, has a lot to do with also the aesthetic of certain picture. Then here we have, there is a influencer and cutting video and stuff. So this represents my goal to be more consistent in making YouTube videos. I do have quite a lot of ideas, it's just that the motivation to actually film these videos was not there this year, and I would like to upload one video per week, and it's something that was making me quite sad last year, that I was not as consistent as I would have liked. And I know that I could have made good videos last year, and I could have improved much earlier and not start to improve now already, you know. So I would like to just invest more time in YouTube videos next year and not invest too much time in other things, like for example streaming, because my last year goal was to improve my stream, but I actually decided to not spend that much time on it anymore, because it's not something that brings me any financial income, or also that it was something that is making me a lot of fun, that's for sure. But I've been streaming already for 3 years, and at some point it's kind of exhausting, and as much as I love gaming, I can still game without streaming, so probably this is gonna change a lot. But this should not concern the people who actually are not watching my stream, but the people which watch this video and actually have seen my stream, then I would say that probably I'm gonna limit the time of my stream way much more than it is now. So here we have two pictures of a girl on like a laptop. So this represents the goal to actually learn more. I mean, just to complete some online courses for different things, different skills. I would like to acquire more skills in different areas. For example, I would like to check out a few courses about business and just how to create your own business, and also how to make better videos and etc. Definitely this is something which I already have started a bit, and definitely I already see the benefits from it. So the next picture we have is a woman which is cooking, and I think I have another picture maybe somewhere there, but I guess we will see later. And Next year, definitely I would like to cook more at home. This year, I would say I spent a lot of money on food outside. In the recent months, maybe since September or something, I started to cook more. I searched up recipes and I have found some great recipes which I enjoy eating quite often now. Definitely don't waste too much money on food outside as much as I also enjoy it. I found also a very good side of cooking at home. So definitely I would advise you guys to check a few recipes. I think in my previous video I talked about the reason why that girl routine doesn't work for you. Yeah. And one of the reasons was that you shouldn't follow other people's diets, but you should make your own. And then I mentioned about that you should make a list with foods that you like and then check up recipes which include all the ingredients that you like. That's what I did, and now I have multiple recipes which I can cook every week and still have the variety to eat different foods and gain different proteins, different carbs. Definitely very important goal for next year, and as I've already started it before the new year, I think I would enter the new year with the habit already to cook out at home more. So here we have one of the most important goals for my next year. I think it's my number one priority is moving out. I've already checked multiple apartments for the past 2 months, and we are planning to move out with my partner in the beginning of next year. We haven't yet confirmed any kind of apartment, but we already liked some, and this is something that is very exciting for me because it's a new step in life. Definitely, I mean, I have been living with my boyfriend for the past 3 years, but we haven't had a place of our own, which is getting at some point, you know, necessity, because you would like to have your own space, your personal space, to have your own space to work with, to decorate, to just make it your home. And that's my goal for next year, definitely the first priority. And this actually is connected to the goal for having IKEA packs. I would like to have it in the new apartment and just make the room, like the bedroom, like a nice place, just have it aesthetic. And then the next thing is, okay guys, we have a lot of quotes here. So we start with the first one. I am becoming the best version of myself. And the thing is, I had this goal, I mean, I wouldn't say I put it as a goal last year, it's more like I had it in mind. I would like to become the best version of myself, but for this, I wouldn't say I became the best version of myself yet. And so next year, definitely I would like to improve more, as I said, my hair care and other things. So eventually, I cannot say when it's gonna be exactly the point where I'm gonna say I'm the best version of myself. But when that moment comes, I will definitely, guys, tell you and update you what exactly is it that I'm doing in my life that makes me feel like I'm the best version of myself. Then we have my goals and dreams become my reality. That is just manifestation kind of goal. I don't know if, guys, I'm so sorry if these pictures don't focus on the camera, but I cannot really see because I don't have my glasses, and honestly it's kind of blurry for me, so I cannot tell you. Then we have push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. That is very important thing, guys. So I want you to remember that if you're not pushing yourself, and if you're not motivated by yourself, and if you don't put all the effort by yourself, nobody's gonna do it for you. Nobody's gonna create your dream business. Nobody's gonna find the job which you want for you. Nobody's gonna take care of your self-care for you. Anything you have to do, if you want something to be done properly, do it by yourself. That's also an important thing. Push yourself and stay motivated. Don't let things get to you and bring you down. Just go for it. Then we have healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy soul. That's also a very nice goal for next year, to just have your body healthy, to be active, to be healthy, to not get yourself stressed, and to have healthy soul, so to have good experiences, guys. Then I have It's Your Year, guys. As I mentioned previously, I talked about that on TikTok. I saw that next year is actually gonna be very lucky for the Cancers. Let's hope so. Then we have I'm Creating the Life of My Dreams. And I really hope next year I'm actually creating it. I wouldn't say that, I mean, obviously the life in my dreams is more like to have stable life, to have luxury life, to have good family and everything. So this is something that doesn't happen for a year, but next year I'm actually gonna start to work on it more, and eventually it's gonna happen. Then we have Key to Any Goal is consistency, guys. I want you to make a screenshot of this or to go on Pinterest and find this quote, because that's where I found it, and I want you to print it out and put it on your door or wherever, or in a frame, and I want you to just look at it every day, because consistency is the most important thing to achieving anything. There is no way that you can learn something without doing it every day. It's like learning how to play piano. If you every day play one part of a song, eventually in like a week or 2 weeks you'll be able to play the entire song. You have to just be consistent and always find time to do the things which help you achieve your goals. You should at least get half an hour every day to do something which helps you achieve the goal in the future. So right now I'm reading 2 books actually simultaneously. One is called The Millionaire Fastlane and the other one is called Atomic Habits. And I'm sure a lot of you have read Atomic Habits or at least heard of it. And both of these books are written by different people, and both of these books are written at a different time, but they both said the same kind of thing, but in different ways, which led me to believe that these both books are written by people who really have seen through. I don't know how to explain it in another way. So what they say is that the goal is the end result and the system is the process of achieving this goal. So you have to concentrate on the process and not on the goal itself, because the goal is the end result. But to reach this end result, you have a process and you have to concentrate on the process. And then if you don't think that much about the goal, but you concentrate on the process, then it changes everything. And I would say that you should consider this, and you should definitely make like some kind of a system and a process to achieve your goal, rather than just like say, okay, I'm gonna be I have to earn this amount of money by the end of next year, but you don't concentrate as much on how to get to this point, then it just doesn't work the way you think it would work. And the last quote we have here is I'm confident, I'm powerful, I'm unstoppable, I'm unbreakable. That is something that I would say I would like to be stronger mentally, not because I'm not strong mentally now, but there are certain moments which actually can trigger me, like small things which actually trigger me to the point where I get very angry. And I think I would like to be more stronger mentally in this case, that not that many things trigger me, so I can have more peaceful time other than stress myself about very small things. The next thing we have here is money, guys. Money. It's I guess money is important for everybody. I mean, I don't say that money is the most important thing for me. I just say that money is important if you want to achieve certain things or you want to do certain things in your life. So definitely next year I would like to be more smart about my finances, to maybe to save more, to just spend smart, and to actually use the money to actually be able to reach my goal faster. For example, the next goal, this is very connected to the next goal with the money, and these are 2 girls which are traveling. And traveling is something I have loved to do since I was a kid. Traveling for me always made fun. I have always liked to be on long drives, and just exploring new places has been always something extremely exciting for me. And as you know, my dream is to actually visit Japan, and obviously you would need a lot of money for this. From next year, hopefully when I get a good job, I will definitely make the plans to save for this trip, and I would like to maybe by 2026 to maybe be able to make this dream come true, hopefully. Here we have two girls. This girl is here on the mirror, and this girl is on a photo shoot. Guys, I'm so sorry if it doesn't focus, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. This is a goal which is connected to making better pictures. I'm not really active on Instagram. I don't know if any of you follow me on Instagram and have noticed that I'm not really uploading much, and I know that many influencers that you're watching are uploading daily. It's just that as a person who is not going out very much, I just don't have the opportunity to film, to make photo sessions or any kind of this. But next year I would like to change that. I would like to make some more professional photo shoots. I would like to try to get myself out there and be more active in this case. I actually would say I already know that if I go on a professional photo shoot, I would be rather shy about it and I would laugh all the time, but who knows, maybe it will not happen exactly like this. And I think it's something definitely I would like to do in my life in general, to just make some shoots. Since I was a kid, people always said I should be a model just because I'm very tall, and I've always told them I'm not gonna be a model. It wasn't something that I'm interested in, I guess, but with the years now, with my change of focus, with all the YouTube videos I make about clothing, and just the passion I have for clothing is definitely changing my view on actually being a model. A lot of people still to this day say that I should be a model, and I'm like, okay, then I guess let's try it. If you say so, then next year I guess I will just try to make a photo session, guys, and see how things work out. Maybe I will have luck, maybe not. The next two things we have here is a girl who is running and some other activities. For me it's very important that next year I be more active. I move more, I go out on walks. I found out the gym is probably not my thing, because I used to go to a gym last year and it was not something that I enjoy at all. So I decided to get some gear for home, maybe not the gym gear, but not like appliances, but just maybe some weights, maybe some Pilates stuff, elastic bands, and just train at home and be more active, like by going out in the nature. So definitely that's something that I would like to do. Then we have a working girl. This represents the goal that I would like to get a job next year. And the last goal, guys, is getting engaged. This is not something like a goal, obviously. You can't make it as a goal. It's more like something I would like to happen. I mean, we've been together with my boyfriend for 5 years and a half almost now, and for me, I'm always waiting to pop up the question. So next year, definitely, once we are both working people and both we are stable and we have our own place, I hope that it's gonna be the moment and it's gonna finally happen. So that's pretty much all the goals that I have. Now in the next few seconds or a minute, I don't know, you will see how I assemble the board, and then we'll see each other when the board is assembled. So see you later. And guys, this is the result of my board. There you can see there. I didn't fit all the pictures because it was not necessary, but I think it looks pretty great. Like for a first time doing this, I would say I did very well. I will put this somewhere where I can see it every day, and definitely when I move out next year I will put it somewhere like right in front of me. And I really hope next year that I complete most of my goals, and I hope you guys also complete all of your goals, and I hope you also make a nice vision board, and I hope you have great experiences. So thank you so much for watching my video, guys. It was great making my vision board with you. I hope you have great Christmas holidays and New Year holidays. There will be one more video before New Year with favorite products for 2024. Make sure to stay tuned by subscribing, and I hope you liked that video, and if so, then drop a like and see you next time. Bye bye.